The senseless murder of George Floyd has affected all Americans. This weekend, several major US cities held protests, and many celebs spoke out on social media using their platforms to raise awareness.
What's up, you guys? It's Susan Morad here with Clever News. And over the weekend, protests continued in response to the murder of George Floyd, with celebrities speaking out.
Among those celebs, Beyoncé took to Instagram and shared a video on why Americans could no longer ignore what was going on.
We need justice for George Floyd. We all witnessed his murder in broad daylight. We're broken and we're disgusted. We cannot normalize this pain. And I'm not only speaking to people of color. If you're white, black, brown, or anything in between, I'm sure you feel hopeless by the racism going on in America right now. No more senseless killings of human beings. No more seeing people of color as less than human. We can no longer look away.
Travis Scott tweeted a simple but powerful message saying, quote, "God, watch over us, keep us strong and lifted." Lil Nas X encouraged people to speak up and not stay silent, tweeting, quote, "This riot protest situation is the same as a child being bullied at school. You were silent while they were being mistreated, but upset when they finally snapped back. Had you spoke up while they were being mistreated, they wouldn't have to snap back. Silence equals complicity." Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello went to a Black Lives Matter protest in Miami to show support, as did Ariana Grande in Los Angeles. Halsey was peacefully protesting in Los Angeles too, and actually got hit by rubber bullets. There were also reports she was arrested, but she quickly shut those rumors down. She said, quote, "Fired rubber bullets at us. We did not breach the line, hands were up, unmoving, and they gassed and fired." She added more context in her Instagram story, writing, quote, "We were peaceful, hands up, not moving, not breaching the line." She added, "They opened fire multiple times. I was hit twice, once by pellets and once by shrapnel. We were gassed repeatedly for hours." Halsey continued to tell her audience what happened, emphasizing they were not doing anything wrong, saying, quote, "Most of us were simply begging them to have empathy, to reconsider humanity and our nation's history and future." Rumors circulated that Halsey was actually arrested. She took to Twitter to let everyone know she wasn't and encouraged more advocacy, writing, "I was not arrested. I'm safe. There were people I had to get to safety, as many of them have visas. Myself and many of my peers were shot, gassed, and antagonized. The front line was calm and did not provoke, but many are not safe and many are in custody. Donate to bail orgs. I am currently." She took to Twitter again a few hours later to emphasize that we all need to do our part, tweeting, quote, "A true patriot is someone who will rebel against the government if it becomes necessary to protect the greater good of their fellow citizens. We are patriots. If you are not, you are a coward. This is what democracy looks like." Lady Gaga used her social media accounts to address the injustices. She said, quote, "The voices of the Black community have been silenced for too long, and that silence has proven deadly time and time again. And no matter what they do to protest, they are still met with no compassion by the leaders that are meant to protect them. Everyday people in America are racist. That's a fact." She added that Donald Trump hasn't helped, saying, quote, "We have known he is a fool and a racist since he took office. He is fueling a system that is already rooted in racism and racist activity, and we can all see what is happening. It is time for a change." Gaga concluded her statement by saying change is needed, writing, quote, "This isn't justice. This is an epic tragedy that defines our country and has for a long time. I am sad, I am angry, and I will use the words that I can find to try to communicate what needs to change in as an effective and non-violent way as possible for me." Billie Eilish had perhaps the most unfiltered message to fans, writing, quote, "I try really hard to be respectful and take time to think through what I say and how I say it. But holy I'm just gonna start talking. If I hear one more person say, 'All lives matter,' one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. Will you shut the up? No one is saying your life doesn't matter. No one is saying your life is not hard." The slogan of Black Lives Matter does not mean other lives don't. It's calling attention to the fact that society clearly thinks Black lives don't matter, and they do.
And now I'd love to turn it over to you, to give you the opportunity to use your voice to speak up in the Black Lives Matter movement. It is time to show your love and support and take action for change. Also, let me know how you felt about these celebrities not staying silent. For more on George Floyd and other celebs who have paid tribute, click right over here for another clever video. Be safe, stay active. I'm your host, Susan Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.